Guys, I've got some really bad news. Guys, I've got some really bad news that I need to share with you guys, and I thought I'd come on and be really professional about the situation and tell you guys exactly what's happening. And just thought, because a comment came out last week on one of the videos, John, just get the Caddy painted. And you know, mechanically I'm absolutely sound, but painting is just not my skill. So we're gonna have to break the bad news to you. And I didn't want to do this, but the username here of the person who clocked me as if to say, John, why are you halting? Why are you stalling? Why are you stalling painting that VW Caddy? You've got your new engine in, you've got it ready. Well, let me tell you why. There's certain tasks that you can do yourself, and there's certain tasks that you just cannot do. I cannot paint. I really can't. Like, I feel like I can, and I want to give you guys the best content. And if any of you guys are painters out there, drop me a comment down below if you want to give me a hand or you want to help me, because the more the merrier. And that is the honest truth. I don't really know how to paint. I'm trying to learn, but I don't want to fudge it up, as you guys know. And this comment has almost put something on there which makes me think, do you know what? I am delaying it. I'm delaying the inevitable. So I'm going to need some help from you guys. If anybody knows how to paint or can help me, or who has a yard or has something where I can get this van to get it painted, then please give me a shout. But for now, let me show you what I'm up to. Do you think I would really pull the plug that easy? Let's get cracking. Now you can see from the overall van, the paintwork is shocking. Like, look here. I mean, mine's probably just going to be as bad, and it'll have lasted a couple of years, but it is cracking now, as you can see. So the full van is going to need a massive sand, which is fine. But what I can do in the meantime is get all the bits done. The rear doors, the bumper, the front bumper, the side doors. I can get the majority of this done, and I can actually do this at home. But if anybody has a unit or somewhere where I can spray the body that little bit later on, I'm going to need your help. So me being an amateur painter, you know, and I wouldn't even call myself a DIY automotive painter yet. I just want to call myself an amateur until I learn the ropes. I have sprayed the front of the Audi. It's not here so you can't see. And I have got the hybrid bumper sat next to our beautiful little DSG Golf that you'll have seen a video on recently. And I'm nearly there with the hybrid bumper, ready for a base coat of paint or hybrid primer first. Before I do that though, given that is probably the biggest, riskiest piece, I thought I'd start in other places first. And that's the wings. So I've took this wing off. I'm going to give that a full clean down on that side and get that. But let me show you the colour that we're going.
Just wanna pack up my things and go. Just wanna be free, just wanna zone. Just wanna flow, just wanna hang with the gang, but sometimes chill on my own. Just wanna do me, just wanna doze.
And the colour that we're going for is a beautiful Indian grey. Let me show you. Now I didn't want to take away, look at how nice that looks, and I will put the colour code in the comments box when I remember what it is. So I've started painting. I'm going to start the wings first, and that's at its first coat there. And what I've done is I've just give it a light coat. Now the dust levels inside here is not great. There's bits in the paint. I'm straight away not happy with it, but I know that I can buff sand it out and re-go again if I have to. And this is what it's going to take for me to paint this van, and that's just going to be what I have to do to get the wings, the doors, the bonnet, everything painted. I'm going to have to either do it in the garage or do it in the garden just to get most of it painted. And then the shell of the van, I can take all the bits off, leave it at a body shop or leave it somewhere, and if you guys have got any places then let me know. Then I can do the actual chassis of the van. We may even do it on the front over here somewhere, out the way from all the cars and all the homes, but I don't really want to be doing that because you shouldn't be spraying outside. not sure how well you can hear me, but that paint is going on really, really nice. And I'm going to step out the garage a minute. I'm just going to show you the panel. Just going to let it sit there and just flash off. Now I'm painting with a Indian grey paint. I don't know the code, it's going to annoy me, but I will find the code out and I'll post it in the comments below. But I have got some imperfections. It isn't perfect. I've got some imperfections down here that's got in the paint. Everywhere else is really good, but down here there's some imperfections, and I think I just haven't quite cleaned it thoroughly enough. I'm not going to lie to you and say. Now these are only small panels that I can paint inside the garage, and as you can see, I just use a test piece of cardboard here just to spray the actual paint, and the paint doesn't go all over. There's a very strong smell off these paints, so I want to make sure that I paint inside the garage, and when it's a nice breezy day I can just let some of it out behind me and it's absolutely fine. But the majority of it does look okay, which I'm pretty happy with. I just need a bigger space. If I had a unit, I could turn around. I mean, look, I've just got kids' crap all over the place, so just ignore it and just pretend I'm in a nice fancy unit, or even just a unit or a workshop. So a couple of blemishes under there. I probably will give this another sand, another wipe over, and then possibly a go again. But the actual outside of it looks brilliant. Looks really, really nice. I have got a run. I've got a paint run here. The gun had some form of malfunction. Now, the gun I'm painting with, because I'm not a painter, did actually get recommended to me by Nathan at DTE. Used one of these guns, and as I said, I'm not a painter. I'm never going to be a painter. I'd love to be one. Eventually I probably will be some form of painter. So end tools, it was off, I think it was AliExpress, something like that, but it's a really good gun and it puts paint on really, really well, so I'm really happy with that. I don't know if it's a priming gun, if it's a normal gun. I don't know enough about guns yet. All I know is how to set it up and how to spray, and all I'm literally doing is just spraying on the cardboard first, put enough paint in there. The paint does seem very, very thin, but I'm going to give it 2 coats, 3 coats, then a clear coat over the top, and it should be good to go. I'll get both wings done today, and I'll do the bonnet hopefully in this episode. But just tell me, as an amateur painter, that doesn't look pretty good. Now straight away I can see a little bit of fluff in the paint, and it's just the setting that we're in, so I can only apologise. I'm hoping it's just going to buff out I'm hoping it's just going to buff out with I'm not sure what you use to buff these out, but that's my plan. Get this painted, or the majority painted. It won't be all today, but as much as I can in this short area where I've got, as I said, the bigger part of the caddy, which is here. I definitely will be doing that inside a yard or somewhere. Now my mate has got a yard, so I think I can probably do it there. I'm 99% sure. Take all the door and the ancillaries off, spray all the outside of it, and just spray it outside. That's the best that I've got. And I know I was only joking when I said I feel a bit lost, I feel a bit let down because I'm not a painter. I do. I absolutely do. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I need help when I'm painting. It's not my best area. Mechanically, I can do this now. Painting, filling, bodywork, sandwork, I aren't the best, but I'm willing to learn and put the time and effort in, which is what most people don't do. So let me know what my first panel looks like. Let's get cracking with the rest of them. Lessons learned after every time you do a new panel. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's get into it. like to sand it down with a good course of 120 grit, and even then, this is just how I've learned. It could be wrong. And again, I'm not trying to go back to bare metal. Again, don't know quite what I've done wrong. There's some bubbles under the paint there. Has to go a little bit deeper. I think that's pretty much done now. So what I've been doing is spraying it down with panel wipe. Now I do probably need to get some new wings, but for now, panel wipe and then just a rag. I've just got a bundle of rags or old t-shirts or anything that, and then I'll go over with a cloth. So that is how she's looking. Like I said, the first coat is just to go on there to give it a little bit of something. Now I can already see two orangey peel, they call it orange peel, bits down here and here, or three. The rest of it is absolutely fine. I'm just going to sand them little bits back. So Nathan from DTE, if you're watching this, I owe you a massive oh yeah. Now the reason for this is, I was watching you and you told me to put my junk in the back of a spare car. It's not junk, but look at how nice that colour is. Now there's a couple of imperfections, but I'll tell you what, it is cooking inside this grotty Golf. There's a couple of little marks. I'm hoping they're just going to buff out. But I've tried to keep the colour as close as I can to what the van is now. Just that little bit nicer, little bit fresher Indian grey. And well, as for this van, it is looking very sorry for itself, but it can only get better, right? I'm going to do the wing mirror caps today, get them done. Headlights need to come out because for some reason it just didn't work when I've done it. Hybrid bumper over to the left, just sat there chilling, needs a little bit more sand, then it needs primer, then it needs painting. We're not far away with the hybrid bumper. So if you guys would keep messaging me saying, John, when are you getting on with the painting? Guys, I'm doing it. I'm just busy. And look, the bonnet's going to need a bit of sanding, a bit of prepping. Not too much to do for the bonnet. Bumper's already underway. Let's get that hideous thing off. Headlights, I need to replace the glass. It's terrible for some reason. So I'm going to take both of them out, put the old ones back in while I fix them. I want to give this a big clean along here somehow. I don't know how yet, but I am going to. And yeah, she's looking very sorry for herself. So for those who commented, said, John, you need to get on with some paint. That's why I bought another project, just to keep me busy while I work through the whole paint on the Caddy project. And there's going to be a couple of videos, so I can only apologise now because I'm not a painting expert. And I'm going to have to get it right. I want to get it right. I want it to be a bit of a show pony. I am not a painting god. I'm just going to try first. If it doesn't work, repeat, rinse and repeat. You will get better. Polishing, I'm going to have to polish a couple of them marks out on some of the little, on the wings and stuff, some little bits, maybe a bit of dirt. Let me know in the comments what you'd use for that, for polishing out. And guys, I've told you, somebody who commented, I'll put his name up here. I'm getting round to it. I really am. So thanks so much for watching again, but do me a massive favour, we're still a small channel, we still need subscribers, we still need comments, we still need likes. I'm not seeking for much, I'm just trying to share the content. So do me a massive favour, let's blow this one up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the comment button, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys on the next paint job. Bye for now.